Pirate in Arizona. Do you think
In
that's
Arizona?
coincidental?
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah,
'cause I know a lot of people that moved
and
there.
I don't think they won this week with picking up AP at all. I don't think he's going to do anything for them. They just basically gave away a conditional pick, which isn't a lot to spend, but
I'm willing to trade away a conditional pick.
Yeah, but for what? For AP, he's not good. You might as well just roll with Ellington, just do passes every play, and just have him as the check down guy out to the side.
They need to just stop. They just need to stop with thinking that Ellington's a running back and just put him in as a wide receiver.
Well, they tried. They tried. It just didn't work.
Just keep him in the backfield. Just have him as the check down guy. When nothing pans out, he can block and then just run out every freaking play.
I'll take it. Get him 15 touches a game. I will take it.
It's what Tariq Cohen and Duke Johnson are.
Yeah.
That's what Cohen thinks he is.
We'll give you the ball 5 times a game as a running back, but the rest of the time we're just going to throw you the ball.
Yeah.
Little screen passes.
Screen
little
passes
swing
are your
passes.
best friend when your line's not very good and when your QB can't take a hit.
Oh, yeah, of course. All right, so now, who won the week? I will start. I have 2. The first one is a football one. The second one is a sentimental one. The football one, Iowa State.
I'm going to go with you.
Absolutely won the week.
Nah, without a doubt.
They improved to 3-2, which is funny. After they beat the number 3 team in the nation in Norman. All right, in Norman, they had their Penn State moment, and what I mean by Penn State moment is that blocked field goal against Ohio State.
Yeah,
with that fumble.
I knew what you meant. I'm really glad you brought it up.
With that fumble that they recovered.
Yeah,
what's his name? Sermon.
Yep,
Sermon.
We know.
No, this is Oklahoma now.
Oh, okay.
Sermons, that fumble on the 4, that Sermon.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that was their Penn State moment because they picked it up, and from there, 3 straight touchdowns.
Yeah. And, I mean, how can you not be impressed? They had one kid who had 18 total tackles. He went 3 for 5 for 25 yards, carried the ball 2 times for 18.
Was it 8 total tackles?
Yeah, yeah.
Joel Lanning, right?
Yeah, 8 total tackles.
And he played quarterback.
Yeah.
1 for a lot. Played quarterback, ran the ball, and had a tackle for a loss, sack, and a fumble recovery or force.
I think
he was the force. Yeah.
No, it was a recovery.
Okay, either way.
Yeah,
either way.
He was my of the week too. Joel Lanning specifically.
And the
Iowa State.
And the other fun fact that I loved the most about that game was the fact that none of those players on that team were born the last time
1990.
Iowa State beat Oklahoma. It was in 1990, and they were all born after.
That's the last time they beat Oklahoma. The last time they beat a ranked Oklahoma was in 1961.
Yeah, I don't think there's any argument. Iowa State won the
Or no, sorry, an unranked. The last time an unranked Iowa State beat a ranked Oklahoma.
Yeah,
I think we all assumed
Which,
that
by the
Iowa
way,
State would
let's
be
also
unranked.
take into consideration that he was their 3rd backup quarterback coming into this game, the Iowa State quarterback.
He wasn't even listed as quarterback.
Yeah, because the guy that ended up playing linebacker was listed ahead of him, and then the guy in front of him was injured.
Yeah. So, the second one, the sentimental one, there are very few moments in football that I would ever consider beautiful. The only one that comes to mind is after Boise State scores that 2-point conversion to beat Oklahoma in the Fiesta Bowl when Ian Johnson proposed to his girlfriend.
Okay.
All right, can we agree? That's like the most beautiful thing that had happened up until this Saturday.
That Statue of Liberty play was
that was
in that game,
beautiful I'd ever seen on a football field.
Until this Saturday.
Was that also against Oklahoma?
Yeah, that was it. Yeah.
There's also anytime Michigan loses.
Yeah, well, obviously.
Yeah. Especially the Michigan State.
The Iowa Hawkeyes marching band. They have a new tradition, the Iowa Hawkeyes, of turning to the Children's Hospital and waving.
Yep.
The marching band this week made the shape of a hand and waved back and forth.
Awesome.
The marching band was waving to the kids in the Children's Hospital.
That's very cool.
They win the week.
And the opposing team's players wave and all the fans wave.
Yep.
It's like,
it is a nice thing. I like Iowa
nice
adding that in there. That's definitely a classy move.
Definitely. The last thing I have on there, classy.
Yeah, it is. Because you expect that out of the Big Ten. The SEC knows nothing of it.
All right.
Alabama
also
would,
have
Alabama would
academics.
spit on your children.
We also
And then recruit them.
we also have academic
Successfully.
standards, so.
All right. Who won the week, you guys?
I gotta say, Aaron Jones won the week.
That's a good-
Fifth round pick out of UTEP is supposed to be buried behind Ty Montgomery and Jamal Williams, on the Packers depth chart.
taking that role.
And he breaks off for 125 yards and a touchdown in a week when Montgomery's hurt, but Williams is back and is supposed to be playing, and only touches the ball one time.
He got hurt again.
Yeah.
Again, your
Aaron
running
Jones-
back, your starting running back wears 88.
The fact that he can step up and do more than just like 13 carries for 60 yards and just be serviceable. I mean, those numbers aren't normal,
He also played the worst defense in the NFL.
Yeah, but still, I mean, it's not easy to put up 125 yards in the NFL against any defense.
No.
So I mean, there's a lot of pressure on them, to perform and to get things going. I think it's huge for him. I think that could help the Packers overall figure out what to really do with Ty Montgomery.
Put him back at wide receiver.
I think he causes mismatch problems too. Obviously, because you can move him around so much. Montgomery, that is, when you could just put Jones in the backfield.
Yeah, absolutely.
Man, I would just move Montgomery around. I'd throw him in the backfield with Jones randomly. I'd have him cut outside.
Yeah.
I'd have him start outside, come back in with Jones.
As like an
Just
offensive
start
coordinator,
screwing with people.
that has to be like such a nice thing to have, and yet I see, I don't see them take advantage of it like they.
Well, that's
like
what
they
Ted Ginn was supposed to be.
should. Yeah.
He was supposed to be a guy that's going to return your kicks.
Yeah, but
he's going to return your punts.
Listen,
he's going to run the ball and
I
catch
could have told
it.
you that wasn't going to happen from Ted Ginn when he got out of college, okay? I'm surprised that he's even here receiving passes anymore. I thought he was nothing more than a kick returner. And I'm an Ohio State fan, okay? I know what the reality of the situation is.
Yeah. All right, Dan Beebe.
How about the Green Bay Packers? Pretty much they're starting to run the gauntlet of who's going to be on top of the NFC and kind of more or less showing that Dallas as a favorite's kind of in trouble.
Well, the problem with the Packers, I'd say, is if they ran into anything that even closely resembled a defense, the Cowboys win by at least 2 touchdowns. Easily.
Well, the Packers can't stop a soul.
No.
That defense is horrible.
No, it's...
Down the stretch, they're going to run into something.
Okay.
But yet they still have Ha-Ha Clinton Dix.
Clindex.
Anybody who gets a few stops on them.
Is it just me, or does anyone want to see Juju Smith-Schuster have to go against Ha-Ha Clinton Dix?
I would love it.
I just want to see it happen because I want to hear it announced. Juju Smith-Schuster going run stride for stride with Ha-Ha Clinton Dix. Yes.
I want to ask you as a Cowboys fan, are you ever like, why can we sack the quarterback in the
need to
first
get shots
2
on
quarters and then nothing in the second half?
Yeah, I ask myself
Why?
all the time why we don't get pressured.
It's because the Cowboys defense sucks.
I question whether or not Rob Marinelli panics at times, and after getting some pressure, the game gets a little bit closer.
And
We're losing by like a score, and he becomes very conservative, and goes away from his aggression as far as blitzes goes, and then you have no pressure, and I like the guys up front, but I don't know if we're talented enough to not blitz and get pressure.
Well, my argument is
Taco
why go away
Charlton.
from what's working?
I
Why
agree.
abandon it because you're worried? If it's been working, work it all the way till the end and this clock strikes 0 and you have a win. Don't abandon it now and just be like, okay, we've got the lead. Let's see if we can maintain it.
Don't let-
It's what happens with the Giants on every single one of their last drives to lose those games by 3. All of a sudden, you went from being aggressive and getting after it
Taking
to
shots
just
down the field.
trying to make sure you keep the lead. That's not going to win it in this league.
Don't
No,
let
that's
this
how you lose games.
don't
Yes.
let this distract you from the fact that the Atlanta Falcons blew a 28-3 lead.
Oh God.
I think the Falcons should. I think they should have lost the Lions game. What are their? Are they 3-1 right now?
They lost to the Bills.
Yeah, that's their only loss.
Yeah, they should have lost to the Lions.
They should have lost to the Bears.
The Bears was the other game.
Yeah.
I mean, they should be 1-3. They're currently 3-1. I believe.
Zach Miller
They
didn't
should
drop
be
a touchdown.
1-3. Like they are Golden Tate being, a half an inch taller away from losing to
Although
the
to be
Lions.
fair, the Lions are a good team. They look like they are.
Yeah,
playoff bound.
but I mean, for the Falcons, like I think for most people are considered one of the top 5 teams in the league. I don't think they're that good this year.
No.
Like I said, I think they should be a 1-3 football team, which would give you a whole different perspective on.
Absolutely. All right, so last week, guys, you guys had asked for an update on our Pick'em challenge.
Yes, I did horrible this
So,
week.
so did I. Don't worry about it.
Am I out of second place? Probably.
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
In fourth place, we have Tony Casper at 28 and 28 overall. In third place, we have Dan O'Shea, 29 and 27 overall. Second place, we have Dan Beebe, 30 and 26 overall, and me still in first place, 35 and 21 overall.
Do you guys ever check his numbers? You ever think he's cheating?
That's a good point. That's a good point.
I think he is.
6 weeks in. Wait a second. You didn't pick them.
Although no, I got helped out a lot because all these fools picked Texas. I picked Maryland.
Yeah,
And I was like, yes. From there, I was like,
Yeah.
the guru.
That's awesome.
All right.
Let's get to this week's.
All right, so
Do
we
you want to start with your college ones you got?
Yeah, let's do it.
We'll do those first.
All right, so we got NCAA. I came up with Navy at Memphis. Memphis 3.5-point favorite.
And we're just picking this straight up?
These are straight ups, yeah.
All right, so I'll start. I'm going to go with Memphis.
Okay.
1 second. All right, who's next?
Let's go next.
Maybe in Memphis. Holy hell. It's a 75-point over-under.
Wow.
No way they're scoring that many points. They know Navy doesn't throw.
No, but Navy does put up 40 points on the triple option.
That's true.
What is this, Math B?
I'm going to go with Memphis. In
Good
a close
call.
game.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be close. Did Memphis make the top 25?
No. And then they got shellacked by Central Florida.
Yeah. I'm gonna say. I'll give it to Navy. Let's see what they can do. Let's see if they've earned that spot.
The midshipman, the top shipman, who won?
I guess only the midshipmen. They're the only ones that matter.
We got...
Let's do. Yeah, we'll go with Memphis, I guess.
All
You're
right.
not gonna let Tony pick?
Oh, I am. I got a sheet for celebrity picker.
I'll pick,
Oh, nice.
I will
Through
pick
me.
Memphis.
Oh.
Okay.
Right,
You
yeah.
did have a sheet. Okay, good. That's how you for. All right. You've got another... How many more NCAA do you have?
Just one.
Okay, I want to make sure I got 3 more.
All right, what's the next game?
Next college game, we got Michigan State and Minnesota. Michigan State's a 4-point favorite.
I'm going Minnesota.
I'm going Minnesota at home.
I trust. In PJ Fleck, we
I'll
trust.
take Michigan State riding high.
I'm taking Michigan State too. After that win, I think they've earned that spot.
Definitely.
I think I want to see them take 18 away from Michigan.
Michigan State.
Yes. I think that's...
Okay, so now on me.
Hold on.
You hold on.
So Tony Casper and I went Minnesota. The rest of you went Michigan State.
Mm-hmm.
Michigan State, yep.
Okay.
Tennessee at South Carolina at Tennessee. Tennessee is a 3-point favorite.
Tennessee should be a 23-point favorite. South Carolina is awful.
I'm inclined to agree.
Give me Tennessee.
Yeah, Tennessee.
I'll take South Carolina here. Not a fan of Tennessee.
I don't think Tennessee's very good, but I think South Carolina is just worse.
Mainly because I want to say it, but also
Going with
because
the
I
Cox?
yeah, I'm going with the Cox.
Oh, he loves Cox.
I didn't
Tell
say
me
that.
something. Tell me something I don't
Didn't
know.
say that. That's not what it
Oh man, the mid 2000s to late 2000s, watching the South Carolina Gamecocks when they were good was my favorite, especially when they had like Steven Garcia, because the announcers would always say,